On Sunday, all those awaiting the second dose of the AstraZeneca's Covishield vaccine had some good news. Over 700,000 doses of the vaccine were delivered to Sri Lanka as part of a donation from Japan. When Sri Lanka got its inoculation drive underway, it used the AstraZeneca jab and they were given to the frontline workers and people in the western province. Sunday's AstraZeneca batch is the first to its kind to arrive in the island following the global shortage of the jab. Keen to get things moving, a 24-hour vaccination centre operated by the Army was set up at the Viharamadevi Park in Colombo yesterday. It proved to be a success with people coming for their second dose, even in the middle of the night. The centre had administered 19,075 Covishield doses from 8:30 am yesterday until 5 am today. Further, the vaccination centre operated at the Army Medical Corps in Verahara 2 attracted large crowds. The centre, which was supposed to conclude vaccinations by 6 pm, however, as people kept coming, the vaccinations kept going late into the night. All in all, 69,266 people were given the second dose of the AstraZeneca vaccine yesterday. Meanwhile, 114,997 people were given the first dose of the Sinopharm vaccine yesterday, with 31,223 people getting the second dose of the same. There were 432 vaccinations using the Pfizer jab as well. In total, 215,918 vaccinations were conducted in the island yesterday. That puts the number of people to have been at least partially vaccinated at over 10 million, a milestone which looked afar not that long ago. As things stood last evening, 10,076,981 persons had been given at least the first dose of a vaccine against COVID-19, with 2,254,887 persons among them being fully vaccinated.
අද වෙනකොට අපි ලංකාවේ අවුරුදු 30ට වැඩි ජනගහනය ලක්ෂ 115යි. ඒ ලක්ෂ 115 වෙන් ලක්ෂ 100කට දීලා තිනවා මේ වෙනකොට COVID-19 එන්නත. ඒ අනුව අපිට තව ලක්ෂ 15යි ඉතිරි වෙලා තියෙන්නේ අවුරුදු 30ට වැඩි ජනගහනය. ඉතින් මේ අවුරුදු 30ට වැඩි උදවිය එන්නත් කරන්නේ නිමා වෙනවත් එක්කම අපි අවුරුදු 18 සහ 30 කාණ්ඩයේ අයට එන්නත් ලබා දීම ආරම්භ කරනවා. මේ සඳහා අවශ්‍ය සයිනෝෆාම් එන්නත් තවත් මාත්‍රා ලක්ෂ 40ක් ලබන සතිය තුල අපේ රටට ලැබෙන්න නියමිතයි. මේ වෙනකොට විශේෂඥයන් සලකා බලාගෙන යනවා සති 4කින් තමයි සයිනෝෆාම් එන්නතේ දෙවනි මාත්‍රාව ලබා දෙන්නේ. නමුත් මේ පිළිබඳ පරීක්ෂණ කරපු අය ඒ වගේම නිෂ්පාදකයෝ අපිට දැනුම් දීලා තියෙනවා සති 3කින් උනත් දෙවනි මාත්‍රාව ලබා දෙන්න පුළුවන් කියලා. ඉතින් ඒ ගැනත් අපි අවධානය යොමු කරනවා.
In the meantime, the rapid pace of Sri Lanka's vaccination drive has caught the attention of Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, the chief of the World Health Organization. In a tweet, he said that the WHO is glad to see that Sri Lanka is on track to fully vaccinate 10% of its population ahead of the September target. In response, President Gotabaya Rajapaksa expressed the government's aim to vaccinate the country's entire population. Dr. Ghebreyesus then appreciated the president's commitment and pledged to work closely with the island to end the pandemic. The Chinese embassy in Colombo too was impressed by Sri Lanka's pace of vaccination. Taking to Twitter, the embassy said that it was harder to determine which was faster, with the China winning 4 gold medals within 1 hour today at the Olympics, or Sri Lanka vaccinating over 3 million people in the last 7 days. As for today, AstraZeneca's second dose rollout continued with a new addition. The vaccination centre at Derana was converted to a 24-hour inoculation centre, also operated by the Army. As it was the case yesterday, the public response was very positive.
This is actually well organized. After 4 months we have received this second dose, and thank you very much for the forces. They are very polite and they have organized very well, which last time we did not have this, and they have arranged the seatings, and not even 1 hour we have finished our second dose and we have come out.
I am very much impressed and I am very happy the way we were treated at the Viharamadevi Park by the Army officers. I came here somewhere around 7:30 and within 5 minutes everything was over and vaccine was given without any problem.
Meanwhile, vaccinations were also administered at several hospitals and MOH offices in the western province during the day. Meanwhile, the country's vaccine inventory was boosted by a further 104,000 doses of the Pfizer vaccine which arrived in the island today. It takes the number of Pfizer doses Sri Lanka has taken delivery of so far to 316,200.
වී වයිකතුණු උකුතේකක
රස උපරිමයි.